On a frosty December afternoon, the Shepherd family was out picking their Christmas tree. Dad, Mom, and their two children, Emma and Timmy, wandered through rows of evergreens, searching for the perfect tree to bring home. Snow lightly dusted the branches, and the air was filled with the crisp scent of pine. The kids were excited, chattering about ornaments and presents. As they explored, something caught Mom's eye. Tucked between two tall trees was a small, orange tabby cat, shivering from the cold. His fur was matted, and he looked up at the family with big, hopeful eyes. Timmy noticed him too. "Mom, look, there's a kitty." The little cat, covered in snowflakes, meowed softly, his tail flicking gently. He seemed curious but cautious, not quite sure if he should trust this friendly group. Mom knelt down, her heart melting. "Oh, poor thing," she said, reaching out gently. The cat took a small step forward, his bright orange fur standing out against the snowy ground. He looks like he could use some warmth. "What do you think, Dad?" Dad smiled, nodding in agreement. "Well, it is Christmas time. Maybe we found ourselves an extra little family member this year." Emma, always the animal lover, was already holding out her hands. "Can we take him home, please? He looks like he needs a family." Without hesitation, Mom carefully scooped the little cat into her arms. He nuzzled into her coat, clearly grateful for the warmth. "Let's call him Marmalade," Timmy suggested, his eyes wide with excitement. "Perfect name for an orange kitty," Dad agreed, as they carried their new friend back to the car, along with their freshly picked Christmas tree. Back home, the house was aglow with twinkling lights and the smell of freshly baked cookies. Marmalade was placed gently by the fireplace, where he stretched out on a soft blanket, finally able to relax in the warmth. He purred loudly, his eyes closing as he enjoyed the crackling fire. Later that evening, as the Shepherd family gathered around to decorate the tree, Marmalade watched with interest. The twinkling lights and shiny ornaments fascinated him. He batted playfully at a low-hanging bauble, making the kids giggle. "Marmalade fits right in with us," Emma said, placing a star on the top of the tree. Dad smiled, watching the little orange cat settle comfortably by the hearth. "It's like he's always been here." That night, after all the decorations were hung, the family sat together, sipping hot cocoa and telling stories. Marmalade curled up in Mom's lap, purring softly. He was no longer a stray cat with no home. He had found a place where he belonged, surrounded by love and warmth. As snow began to fall outside, Mom stroked Marmalade's fur. "You were our Christmas miracle, weren't you, little guy?" And in that moment, Marmalade, once alone in the cold, had become part of something magical. He had found his forever home, filled with love, laughter, and the spirit of Christmas. Moral of the story: love and warmth can come from unexpected places.